this is Victoria Ballard, naturopath, and I hope you have been following some of my videos. I just wanted to let you know that I'm finishing off the last chapter of my book, and it is a journey from sad American diet, standard American diet, how you can implement all these strategies to take you to the ultimate in weight loss, health benefits, and that is, it ends up with carnivore. Now, I've really tried to lose weight on some of the other very popular diets, and you don't have to throw them out the window. You are getting all the benefits of all the diets on the journey. You're getting the maximum amount of ketosis on the carnivore diet because there's no carbs, and you're omitting the cravings and hunger. You can eat as much as you like. And I have found that I haven't found anyone yet that doesn't lose weight using the carnivore diet, particularly if you throw in some of the incredible benefits of fasting. And I don't mean like long fasts, not necessary on the carnivore diet, just like 16-8 for a few days, or 1 day a week you miss your meal, or you go one meal a day for a few days. You just can throw in some fasting to speed up your weight loss. And if you want to share my journey, if you just type in Victoria Ballard naturopath, it takes you back to 2022, when I almost by accident, it was so hot in Mexico that I couldn't bear to eat and cook anything after 8 a.m. in the morning. And I ate only meat because I had just one burner and one frying pan. And I had this really high quality supermarket which sold what it called New York Durez, which was beautiful tender beef with quite a lot of fat around the outside. And I do think high fat is necessary on the carnivore diet. And I lost an amazing amount of weight. To my amazement, I came home and I carried on with the diet and I lost more weight. So that sort of set me up. It got rid of a lot of symptoms: constipation, acid reflux, as well as the metabolism disorder. I mean, I have been diagnosed pre-diabetes, once even full diabetes, and although it's on my medical notes and they keep quoting it, in actual fact, I have zero pre-diabetes. My metabolism is healed through using carnivore, and I make it the last chapter of the book, although I do say at any stage, if you're ready to jump to carnivore, do it, because it'll miss out many stages of minor ketosis and all the benefits of ketosis. The fasting, I would really recommend that you concentrate on that chapter and that you follow all the fasting gurus, but most importantly, Jason Fung, Dr. Jason Fung, who is a specialist in diabetes because it causes kidney damage. He's a kidney consultant, and he shows you all the trials and the actual scientific evidence to support fasting, whatever suits you. So you can combine carnivore with just a bit of fasting. Now, you might not even need to fast. You can eat as much as you like on carnivore. You may be shedding pounds at an amazing rate just eating carnivore. Now, what is carnivore? We have to keep stressing what it is and what it isn't. It isn't just meat. It is high quality, if possible, free range beef. In the UK, I don't find it necessary to do free range lamb because they are naturally free range. They're on the hills, you can see them on the hills 12 months of the year. And if the grass is covered with snow, they feed them hay, which is just dried grass. So you can actually buy your lamb steaks from Walmart or Asda in England, and I think they're the cheapest. They're the cheapest that I've researched. Just £2 for a steak that's got a lot of fat on it. So it is, well, not a lot, but a really nice amount of fat that really is affordable, because a lot of people sort of think that carnivore is going to be very expensive. But all the oily fish are actually nearly always the cheapest fish. And you want a high fat carnivore diet. So, I mean, the salmon is a little bit pricey, but you can buy them in bulk. And they're wild caught, so they're not farmed salmon, and you can get wild caught salmon. And herring is really cheap, and mackerel, and the cheapest of all and the best of all is sardines. Sardines in brine, not in those awful vegetable oils, safflower, sunflower. Safflower oil, sunflower oil, all the seed oils, the rapeseed oil, it's all got to go. It's just bad for your health and bad for your mood. And mood is really important when you're trying to diet. So, carnivore is all the meats, not processed, single ingredient, all the fish, shellfish, and the oily fish being your preference. Eggs, very cheap, full of nutrition, as many eggs as you can possibly manage. Sten Ekberg did something like 100 eggs in 1 week, and all his blood works improved. So don't worry about cholesterol. I mean, the vitamins and minerals in eggs and the wonderful effect upon the metabolism means that you probably lower your cholesterol, and don't worry too much about cholesterol anyway. It's a bit of a kind of medical myth that, I mean, unless it's really, really high, but, I mean, average cholesterol, a little bit above average, is nothing to worry about. So eat as many eggs as possible on the carnivore diet. It also allows you some dairy. You have to be a little careful with dairy. No milk. Milk is full of lactose, which is a sugar. Heavy cream you will get away with if you can't drink your coffee black, or you can't drink your tea black, although green tea is really nice. It doesn't need milk at all. So dairy you're fairly sparing with. I mean, mainly because it's not as ancestrally appropriate as meat and fish. If you lived near the coast, we would have eaten a lot of fish millions of years ago. Well, this is why the body does not have allergies to these things. There are a few people who are allergic to fish, but I haven't found any. I've put people on the carnivore diet, and they've been able to eat oily fish and any fish that they like. Smoked is okay, don't worry about nitrates. There's very little nitrates, like for example in bacon, there's very few nitrates. So you can eat as much bacon as you like. In fact, use it as a snack. We have a cooking bacon in England, which is just so cheap. It's like 99 cents. It's a pound for a whole load of cooking bacon, which you can kind of cut into little strips and fry and have as snacks if you are a snacker. We try and get away from snacks in most of the diets, but in carnivore you can basically eat as much as you like. So although I have taken people from standard American diet, low fat diets, low calorie diets, all the diets that really don't work in the long term, they work in the short term, but they don't work in the long term. I've taken people all the way through the ketogenic, the ketovore, and if they haven't lost the weight and they really want to make a significant change in their weight, then I get them on carnivore. And I hope I've explained it. Didn't say enough about the dairy. The milk has lactose in it, so it's a sugar, so we don't have milk. But we can have a bit of heavy cream. Butter is absolutely amazing. You can cook with it, you can spread it on steaks if they don't have enough fat on them. Butter is wonderful. It's not ancestrally appropriate because we didn't domesticate animals, but nevertheless, we're in the 21st century and we can have as much butter as we like. I prefer the mature cheese. It has even less lactose in it, so extra mature cheese. Don't go too crazy on the dairy, but you are allowed to eat as much as you want, but I would say try and fill up with bacon or steaks and burgers. I mean, the steaks and burgers are wonderful. I'll talk about organ meat on another video. These have the most vitamin and mineral content, and they are delicious. Don't think just liver. Liver, I still find it hard to eat liver, but then I discovered that kidneys have just as much, if not more, nutritious vitamins, minerals, and they taste really very delicious if you get the lamb kidneys with bacon, eggs. I even allow sausages occasionally. They've got a few breadcrumbs in them, and if you're really challenged weight wise, you won't be eating the sausages, but I allow a few occasionally. So I hope that's covered the carnivore diet, and if you're ready to jump into it, you can start losing the weight and feeling good and getting maximum ketosis. And omega 3 to 6 balance will really make your mood a lot better, and your symptoms, whatever they are, will start to clear up on carnivore. So thank you for listening. I will produce my book and show you it. It's not quite finished, it's not quite up. It's got the cover, it's got all the chapters, but we need to publish it. So it will be published in the next few days. Thank you for listening. Have a great day or evening. Oh.